Hi, everybody. My name is John DePietro, and I'm talking to you about a very special topic. And unless you've been under a rock or in another planet for the last month, you know how COVID-19 and the coronavirus has totally changed the way we've been living for the past at least 3 weeks. Seems like 3 months or 3 years to some people. But one of the things that we found out is that the RV community, people who own RVs, people who sell RVs, people who are involved in the RV industry, are a very special group of people. And we want to have a discussion today with Sarah Kaufman, who is the Massachusetts State Director of an organization that's getting more and more visibility every day called RVs for MDs. Sarah, welcome.
Thank you for having me. It's great to be here.
Sarah, this is a topic that, you know what, probably a month ago, you really knew nothing about RVs. You're learning faster every day, aren't you?
That's correct. I've spent a couple times camping in RVs at Fort Wilderness and Disney, but learning more about the different types and hookups and needs has been a growing trend this week, and it is a welcome trend.
So one of this organization that we want to talk about, RVs for MDs, tell us a little bit about the background. I mean, you are the Massachusetts State Director, but I guess they've only been around for 3 weeks, but their growth has been nothing short of phenomenal. Tell us a little bit about that history.
So there was a Facebook post by Emily Phillips in Texas that she needed a RV for her husband who is in the frontline fields. And a local person in Texas, Holly, reached out to her, and they started sharing information and connected to get an RV. After that, the Facebook post became a global trend with a CNN article April 1st. That is when my mom, who's a nurse, shared the article with me to join the group and see what I could be a part of. And then I came in day 10 to be state director. So it's only been a week and a half, and it's been a wonderful ride.
Okay, so we should say that you are a volunteer. You're not doing this for paid. You're not getting any money on the side or anything. This is strictly a volunteer effort, and you found about it from your mom, who is a nurse.
Yes.
Okay.
So everybody's a volunteer, and I started as the mass director volunteer about 10 days ago. Every single person from the president to the founders are all volunteers.
Volunteers, doing something for others in a time of need. Now, I'm told that the National RV Facebook page, which is RVs, and then the number 4 MDs, has over 27,000 members. And I want to know locally, how many matches have you made in Massachusetts?
In Massachusetts, we have made 15 matches in about the 10 days I took over.
15 matches. Is that just in the greater Boston area?
That's all across Massachusetts.
Going from Pittsfield to the Cape?
Pittsfield to Boston to the Cape, and way up near the New Hampshire border.
Okay, how about New England-wise?
New England-wise, there's been over 40 matches total across all 6 states.
40 matches total, okay. Now, somebody said they're going to donate an RV. That's really not the terminology. You're not donating an RV, right, Sarah?
That's correct. We like to use the word loaning.
Loaning. So
they're not donating to not get it back. They're loaning it for a certain period.
You will get it back.
Yep.
Okay. And somebody said, oh, it's just doctors and they've got a lot of money and they can go out and buy their own RV. But it's not just doctors, is it, Sarah?
No, there's doctors, nurses, anesthesiologists, just someone that's in the HR field even. There have been paramedics and firefighters and police. And occasionally there's a grocery store person as well.
Okay. And we should say that this whole procedure, this whole process, and this whole concept was done to really help the people on the front line who are working face-to-face, hand-to-hand, eye-to-eye with people that are suffering from this virus, and then trying to, and nobody really knows what the spreadability of this virus is, to prevent them from having to go back to their own home and ultimately infect their own family members.
Yes, some of them have young children, newborn babies. Some of them have just had a baby recently, or they have someone that is in their home, an elderly parent, or a child, or their wife or husband that is going to be more influenced if they were to get sick because they have a lower immune system.
Okay. Okay. So how about campgrounds that might have rental properties rental trailers in facilities there. Would that be okay for you guys if they stepped up and said, look, we can't deliver a trailer to somebody's house, but if somebody is living close to here, they could use our facilities here. Is that something that you'd consider as well?
In Massachusetts, there are currently a few that have reached out to us that their camper can stay at a campground and they can be used for the loan period of time. And across New England, there have been a couple that have already opened per communications to allow that to occur. So yes, it would definitely be.
So that would work as well.
Yes.
So I guess the big question is, how can somebody help? Somebody's watching this broadcast and they say, I have an RV and I want to help. What are the steps that they need to follow?
Everything is communicated through Facebook group and pages. They can go to the RV4, letter number 4, MDs Fighting the Coronavirus. They join that page and fill out a form that lets us know that you have an RV, the details about it and where it's located. And then we pull it from a national list that is constantly being built up, and we work on creating a match for you. The other way would be to create a post in the group and on the pages, and communications and magic happens just within the post itself.
Okay, so RVs for MDs fighting the coronavirus.
Yes.
Okay, not just RVs for MDs.
Yep, that's the page that they can post and fill out the form.
Okay, and then you get a form, and then people look at it, and then they say, Massachusetts, we'll send that to Sarah, and you take a look at it, and then somebody contacts the person who filled it out.
Yep, it's created in a national running updated database. I can go in there and pull out their name and their location, and we send an email right away that says, you have been selected to loan your RV. Do we have your permission to share your information? We are vetting every single RV in need and loaner. That will be ensured that there is no scams going on. That is our big effort. We don't want scammers to hit these frontline staff.
Okay, so my final question to you, I just almost forgot it, but no, I didn't forget it. Okay. What is the time frame that someone should be aware of? Somebody sees this broadcast and sends that form out. How long should they have to wait before they receive some type of communication?
The email will go out that day, and if they do a social post as well, it can be anywhere between 24 hours to within a week to get a match.
Okay, so you're working quickly because this is obviously an emergency.
We're doing our best behind the scenes. Sometimes it takes a little trickiness with emails, but after that, it is smooth sailing for a perfect match. We get sent a picture, they post it in the group, and the fear of the coronavirus spreading has been lifted off one more family.
Okay, so Sarah, if people want to reach you directly, they've got a specific question, how can they reach you by email?
They can email me at MASSRV4, sorry, MASSRVS.
Massachusetts, yeah.
Yep, MASSRVS4MDs@gmail.com.
Okay, great. Yep. Sarah, thank you so much. And ladies and gentlemen, you heard it directly from the people that are involved with this terrible situation. And you know what? RVers are loving, helping, and caring and sharing people. Here's an opportunity, RVers, to do your part. Thank you so much, Sarah.
Thank you. We appreciate every single one of you that will reach out.
Thank you.